My gosh, this is like my favorite question of all time because in middle school I went to a very small school. Um, like I graduated in a class of like 18 kids, and I was for a large majority of my school life I would like sit in the back of the class. I wouldn't really speak up. I just kind of go with everything that was going along. And right when I got to KO, something was kind of brought out in me that was like the extroverted version of myself, the version that would go and meet new people that I probably wouldn't approach, like go up and just make new friends and talk to teachers. And I was one of the freshman secretaries last year, which was a really great opportunity. Like I could have never seen myself in a position of like student leadership a few years ago. So it was, I mean, looking back on it, that's one of my favorite opportunities. And I'm in the Forensic Union program, which is public speaking and debate, which again is something I could have never seen myself doing. And now I'm meeting with them and occasionally giving speeches and things like that. So it's been a huge, huge boost of self-confidence and also just really working on public speaking and presenting yourself in that confident kind of way. Personally, for me, a class that I really, really enjoyed this year was a GOA class, which is stands for Global Online Academy. And it was an online course that I took on psychology, which is a topic that just really fascinates me. And I, as of right now, intend to pursue, hopefully, in a career. It's probably one of my favorite parts about KO in terms of curriculum is that ability to take a class in a subject that you're really, really interested in and kind of dedicate a whole class period to a subject that you really love. I'm also planning to take some classes next year that are surrounded around music theory and musical theater, which I also love so much, and make me so, so happy. Can't see myself really like pursuing a career in it, but I'm definitely able to have that balance of like work and then also kind of fun, and taking classes that I really love. I think it's definitely kind of that the transitions between grades, and also just coming in as a new freshman or as a new sophomore, or maybe you went to the middle school. It's just kind of the process that takes you through like meeting new people and honing new skills and learning new topics that just kind of changes you into the best version of yourself, or like we say, like conquering oneself, just kind of becoming that best version of yourself and transforming into that person is really, it's amazing to see like the person that I was before coming to KO and the person I am now. And I can really only see positive differences. So that's a really transforming way. As a new freshman last year, which I was really, really nervous about, but within the first few days, I had found my group, and I am kind of, I don't know, I'm friends with kind of everyone, and I met people in older grades. I met people from the middle school. Now I've met freshmen, seniors who like I never would have thought that I'd be a sophomore with like senior friends who I'd be kind of so sad to see them like making their college decisions. There isn't really like a grade divide in that way. Especially in these years where you're kind of still figuring everything out. Like I'm still figuring everything out. This is kind of the defining years where you figure out who you really are and who you want to be and who you're planning to be. And it's scary a lot, but it's very, very important, especially as a high school student. It's scary stuff, but you need change, at least somewhat. And speaking from a KO perspective, I think KO really does a great job at kind of introducing that change in a positive way, a way that isn't really scary, and kind of transitioning in that way. Oh my gosh, I love the KO community. The teachers, the students, parents, faculty. I don't think I've ever met a faculty or parent that wasn't so welcoming. And yeah, I think like the teachers, like I was saying before, are a really big part of it for me. And they're so engaging. It's more like a friend type. It's like a friend teacher. Like you kind of form a relationship with them over the years. And I found so many great friends who I love so much, and I'm confident that I'll know for the rest of my life, hopefully. So yeah, the community, it's very tightly knit. It really is less of a community and more of a family, I'd say.